Welcome to On Microsoft, conversations and tips from IT pros and developers across a wide range of Microsoft programming, systems, and software issues. You can access related resources, recommended reading, special offers, and more when you visit the On Microsoft Resource Center at informit.com/Microsoft Center.
In this lesson, we're going to learn to use the JavaScript Client Object Model to interact with SharePoint. Along the way, we're also going to take a look at how to implement jQuery inside of your JavaScript in SharePoint 2010, as well as how to make use of object-oriented JavaScript. So the JavaScript Client Object Model is the last of the three client object models, and it allows you to interact with SharePoint using a programming paradigm that is similar in nature to what you do on the server side using the server object model, and also is going to allow you to create more dynamic interfaces than would be possible with just ASP.NET alone. So as a demonstration of this, if you take a look at the site that we're on here now, you can see that we have several lists over here on the left: contacts, Windows links, instructors, these types of things. And what we're going to do is take a look at a solution that will enumerate these lists. So we'll go to this page right here, JavaScript Client Object Model, and you can see that we're getting a list here of all the different lists, so the contacts, the documents, and a lot of these that are appearing in this list here are on the site, but perhaps not visible at the moment. If we wanted to see everything, we could come to Site Actions, and we could simply say View All Site Content, where we'll get a look at all the different lists that are here, some of them not designated to show up on the quick launch. At any rate, if we come back and look at this page again, we'll see that we're getting a list of all the lists that are on this site. And if we click on one of them, like Documents, you can see we get this jQuery accordion, it's called, that rolls nicely and then shows you the description of each list. So this is all done using JavaScript. There's nothing here but JavaScript, and you can see that you get a much more interactive type of interface using this approach. And using the client object model, we're able to talk to the pieces of SharePoint in the same way that we could talk to them if we were writing code on the server. Okay, let's go to Visual Studio and see how this was done. Okay, this is an entirely JavaScript-based solution, which means that we're really not going to have any kind of assemblies or anything like that that we need to deploy. Essentially, we're just going to be writing JavaScript directly. And so what we've done here is created a new feature. So I've got this new feature called main, and inside of it I've added a mapped directory to the layouts directory, and our plan here is to deploy all of our JavaScript solution into the layouts directory. Now, we followed the best practice of including a subfolder underneath the layouts directory, but the center of our entire solution is this one file right here called JavaScript lists.aspx. And if we look inside this particular page by viewing the markup, you can see that we have all kinds of JavaScript inside of here, and this is, as I said, the entire solution. So understanding what's going on here is really little more than understanding what's in this single page. The first thing that we want to look at in our page right here is to note that we're beginning inside the placeholder called Placeholder Additional Pagehead. This is the proper place to place your scripts in an ASPX page. Now, we should also point out, before we get too deep in this, that the way that this ASPX page was created was first we put in the mapped layouts directory, but then from the mapped layouts directory we could simply say add a new item. And then from here we can add an application page. So the application page is an ASPX page that you can add to your SharePoint projects, and it specifically targets pages that want to run in the layouts directory. So that's how we got this far. Now, as I've pointed out previously, there is no UI for creating layouts pages, so you're really stuck with working with the markup directly. But for the most part, that won't bother us because we're really interested in creating this JavaScript that you see in here. So we're not too concerned with the markup, the ASP.NET markup, but there are a few things to worry about. And in fact, the first place we're going to start is with some ASP.NET markup, which is these script links that you see right here. So remember, this particular solution is going to make use of some jQuery so that we get that nice animated accordion that's actually given to us by jQuery. And so what we're doing is using these script links to reference two JavaScript files. You can see the .js here, and those references are to the jQuery files. So we need to deploy these jQuery files with our solution. And if we look in our solution here, you can see under layouts I have a 1033 folder, and the 1033 folder is simply the code for English US. If you had different language, then this folder would be different. But we're putting our JS files directly in this 1033 folder. So these JS files, these jQuery files, are not ones I created. These are simply the jQuery files that you can download directly from the jQuery site and then include them inside of your project.
Looking to advance your career by acquiring new skills? Tired of expensive off-site training programs? Wish you could learn from the best instructors in the industry? Look no further than live lessons. Self-paced, personal video instruction by the world's leading technology publishers. Each live lesson comes with a DVD featuring 3 to 4 hours of instructor-led classroom training, sample program code that allows you to work along with your personal instructor, and an example-rich study guide. Live lessons allow you to watch the entire course from start to finish, or navigate directly to any of the individual lessons. You'll literally watch over the shoulder of your instructor as he shows you how to build state-of-the-art applications. Live lessons, the power of the world's leading technology experts at your fingertips. To learn more, visit mylivelessons.com today.
Thanks for podcasting with us. Remember to visit the On Microsoft Resource Center, where you can access recommended reading, special offers, and more at informit.com/Microsoft Center. Be sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single episode. Brought to you by Inform IT, the trusted technology learning source.